Trump hints at some good news soon on Gaza following his meeting with the NATO's Secretary General in The Hague. What could this mean, do you think, in concrete terms? And do you think it suggests the U.S. pressure on Israel, maybe or not?
Thank you for having me, Salma. It's way too early to tell whether the United States would exercise any substantial pressure on Israel with regards to Gaza or not, especially that the United States is preoccupied with many other global issues and regional issues, most recently the Israeli war on Iran, of course, the Russia-Ukraine war, the trade wars as well, the issue of the tariffs and the tensions with China, among other things. So it doesn't seem that Gaza features among the top priorities of President Trump's foreign policy. At least this is what we have seen over the past a few months of the Trump presidency. We have heard several times President Trump saying that he has good news for Gaza. And the next thing you know, we find more escalation and more massacres and more occupation and acquisition of Palestinian land in Gaza by the Israeli army of occupation. Israel now occupies about 50% of the Gaza Strip, has managed to massacre over 55 documented people have been killed. These are the documented fatalities. If we add the missing to these figures, then the figure surpasses 70,000 dead, and it might even be higher according to some independent sources. So now this is the situation we are facing. The United States does not seem to be exerting enough pressure on Israel in order to force it to agree to a ceasefire and a detainee exchange deal and withdraw from the Gaza Strip, even though they could, as demonstrated by what happened in the war with Iran. Upon Trump's orders, this war ended only after 12 days. It began with his blessing and it ended with his command. So I do not see why a much smaller war, a much less consequential war, geopolitically I mean, in Gaza cannot be ended in the same way. But maybe because it does not present the same strategic value and importance to the United States as something like Iran did, which threatened to drag the United States into the fray full time and also disrupt oil supplies from the Straits of Hormuz and the Arabian Gulf to the rest of the world. Maybe that's what prompted Trump to be way more serious and level-headed about the war in Iran than he is about the war in Gaza, Salma.